crazy conversation that was being had that I don't know, man. I just feel like I need to like watch it and react to it and just process it because this is a deep, this crazy conversation. But we're gonna get into it. This is Daddy Issues. This is like a podcast. If you're not familiar with him, that Tony Baker has started originally with Keon, I believe, and they kind of expanded to include these other gentlemen. You got a Wayans brother, some independent content creators. Note that these guys are in California, I believe, from California. So I don't know if Holly Weird is, but anyway, we just gonna rock out, and I'm gonna let y'all hear this.
It's because if you have a lot of love for somebody, what's that dude Danny Masterson who went to jail, right?
Yeah.
We talking about this last week.
Yeah, the 30s, the 70s show. Yeah.
So I remember people got mad at like Ashton Kutcher because he kept like either writing him letters or still talking to him. And they were like, "Yo, how could you support this?" Like, it's not supporting like what he did, but it's like this is actually somebody I really like, a friend that I actually love and care about. Like, I've never been in that mixture of like actually.
You wouldn't write me, Chaz?
Nah, but I get what you're saying, but it depends on the crime.
I agree, but
because there comes to a certain point, if a certain crime of one of y'all commit, we gotta distance.
Yeah,
I have to distance myself.
What you mean?
I have to, bro. If you got like a Jomo case,
I can love you,
can't
but
publicly be like, right.
Which I agree. If any of my friends get a Chomo case, and you know what that is, I'm out. I support you. I can support you from a distance. You can try to explain yourself, but once you got that case, I feel like that's not crazy to say. If one of your friends went down for it, bro, I got a family, I'm in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? I can't put on that line for you. And I don't even know what you're doing. You don't even know people in your family, let alone a friend. But if a person that I'm in contact with gets a case like that, I'm out personally. But we're going to keep writing.
I didn't know DC
He's
was
a nice
like
guy.
that.
He just likes people who color with crayons. You know what
DC loves fruits.
Nah,
he loves people. I didn't know he'd be on it like that.
you know what though?
You're making it worse.
I still love the DC I know. I didn't know him when he was wilding like that.
Yeah, but publicly it just looks like I think you have to distance.
But look.
If the allegations are true, 100% true.
I still ride with a lot of niggas that murdered people.
I have
my people.
I have a close.
That's different than Chomo.
Yeah. It is.
See, I have a close.
Completely different. Let's be clear here. Chomo and murder, two completely different things. But we're going to keep rocking.
I have a close person.
Mutual combat murder and killing an innocent, two different things. Let's be clear here, but we're going to keep rocking.
Person I know, saying this Vegas shit. I have a close person I know who had a Chomo case, did time in his mid to late teens, somewhere around there. And then, huh?
But so now I got to distance myself from you.
Well, you know what I'm saying? So
I get it because I also knew somebody when they were young.
Yeah.
They got Chomo cases, and now it's 20 years later.
Wait. What's the like? They got a like they were 18.
Were they
the person
guilty,
was
or
like
were they
17 or
Nope.
16. Like what?
no, it was a Chomo case.
like for a real one.
Yep.
How old were they?
Who?
Your friend.
My story is
Like
hilarious.
I said, mid to late teens.
Okay, so I don't even want to talk about
Wait.
this.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
so it was a legit kid.
Right.
What you're saying.
Okay.
Right.
Guilty. He's guilty.
Yeah,
sure.
And you're
for
friends with
sure.
them?
And let him finish the story.
More deeper
Go
than
ahead.
friends with them.
What?
But I'm trying to keep
Whoa,
it friends.
keep
Well,
it
not,
how
like, not
deep?
a lover.
Deeper. Yo, that's wild.
Were you the kid?
That's
He did it to you?
wild.
You want to talk to us, bro?
Nope.
No, y'all stop laughing.
The nigga's head.
Stop laughing.
He laughing.
Chaz,
Hold
just
his
tell us.
head
It's not-
because it
Hey,
doesn't change.
hey, hold on, wait, no, stop laughing.
I'm not
Craig.
trying to.
Keon,
He went from.
Keon and Craig, in the
You see the
mirror.
little lip he did.
Keon, Craig, Amir, stop laughing.
It was
Chaz.
stop DC.
No.
Get your hands off me. This is
talk-
taking me flashbacks right now.
It's all right. Will this make it better? No. Okay.
Just talk to us, Chaz.
No, it was not me. All I'm
Okay,
trying
it
to say
wasn't
is
you,
somebody
okay.
that I'm
It
very
wasn't
close
you.
with.
That
I'm
Michigan
trying to
sweater
be
looks
vague
pretty
about.
familiar.
Okay. I'm being vague for a reason.
Let him talk,
Okay.
bro.
But in that sense, it's somebody that you grew up with, you love, you go like, bro, you're always fam. So then somebody does something, you go like, you know, my thing was like, I'm not gonna abandon somebody that I care about when they did something,
Especially
super
when
dumb.
they're seeking help.
Especially when they're seeking help. The other time, I go like, yeah, you did something super, super stupid, but I want the best for you. and I'm not gonna isolate. That's not gonna make you better. You're not gonna get better off and being a better person doing this thing. So I need you to get better.
If I learned that a friend of mine did something like that, it's like, I don't really know you then. You're not the person I thought you was. You just not only did you destroy the relationship that I thought we had. If I found out a friend of mine was doing something like that, that's crazy. To be like, I'm still gonna support you. In my book, this is just me. This is my opinion. That's crazy.
Someone in my life like that, and I tried, and then I was like, "Oh no, you just weird."
But but the fact that people, and I know people do horrible things, but I'm like, man, abandoning somebody, it's murder, of course, those things. When you're younger, like when you're older and doing those things, you're a 40-year-old creep. Whole different story than being a late teens, young person making a mistake.
Well, how do you?
And I'm not defending Diddy. Diddy's a whole creep.
How do you expect them to get better if there's no support for them working to get better?
They're not.
Late teen, bro, that's crazy. Late teens and a chomo, bro, that's bro. That's crazy.
Word on the streets is there is no, and I think I mentioned this before, there is no cure for a child molester.
If
there has to be
castration. I mean, that's the easiest answer to me personally. It's castration. Like you always gonna have them urges that we gotta just scrub everything that you get. You know what I'm saying? Like just a cannonball, just aim for like midsection, and then just wrap that on up. You know what I'm saying? But
no.
You can't just throw a nigga out in the middle of the abyss.
I don't think there's a cure for that.
Well, especially somebody young and made a dumb decision.
I don't think that's a dumb decision.
How do you make that?
I think that's
beyond
a sickness.
That's beyond a dumb.
That's not a dumb decision. A dumb decision is
rob the store.
Rob the store.
Like
it can even be a dumb
not
decision.
seeing a
Murdering
kid
someone.
and being like,
A nigga that graduated high school
That's
and
crazy.
slept with a 15-year-old.
That's what I'm saying.
19, 15.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was asking question. He said
already established the age.
Some people
age discrepancy.
Some people make mistakes, and some people don't know the mistakes that they're making.
But in your example, that's different.
I'm not talking about a 40-year-old nigga with a 2-year-old.
I don't care.
That's what he's talking about.
That's different.
I don't care if you're 18
I did not talk
with
about a 40-year-old.
18 with a 15-year-old.
That's not crazy. 18 with a damn 8-year-old.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
Yes.
So that's
we're
what I'm
talking
about.
A kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what I'm
Not a
talking
teenager.
about.
But some people see it.
That's
as,
not a dumb decision.
Some people see it as 18 with a 15-year-old is the same.
Nah, he trying to excuse and talk about some people. No. What they talking about right now is he said late teens and a legit child. We talking about child. That's crazy. He just confirmed it wasn't no 18, 17. He said a child. That's crazy.
You with an 8-year-old.
No, a kid is a sickness.
Yes. If you are turned on by, if you see a child in that way, then yes, you need to be put down. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't support a lot of stuff, but some people you can't agree with everybody, bro. Like some people gats to go. That's all I'm saying. Some people got to go. You know what I mean? The forever go. All right.
Not a dumb decision.
What I'm talking about is somebody
Is that where you got your glasses, Chaz?
What?
We'll figure it out in the next life, but this life you got to go, my boy.
Individual. They look like that individual got you those glasses.
No. But what I'm talking about is you have a close relationship with somebody, then I'm like, man, turning your back on somebody who needs that. I go like,
ain't no relationship close enough anyway. Unless you my father and I found out, and then you gonna have to really like talk to me about what the hell happened. But like, unless you my soup, even like you got to be my father for me to even be like we can still have a relationship. Or like you my dad, I need to have talk to you because you carry my DNA and health reasons and everything else. I would still have to have that relationship, but a friend, hell to the no. Ain't no relationship close. I don't care if we came up since we was, because if we came up since we was 5, then I knew you while you was doing what you was doing. Ain't no friendship in the world close enough for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna support you. Because if you do it again, I'm gonna have to kill you. And I don't want to have to put myself in a situation where I'm about to kill somebody. I just don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? I just get your help over there. I believe you. Good luck to you. But be over there. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me.
I'm all with support, but
that's what I'm saying. I can't support everything.
To a certain point, and I'll go far down the line with support.
I'm not talking about supporting. I'm talking about not abandoning you. I'm not saying hey,
I don't
bro,
want to be.
you
if
did
you
this
that
thing,
type of
and
person, I don't
I'm
want to
behind
be
you.
I don't wanna
around
be-
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad he said it. I'm glad somebody said it. Like,
I don't want
I
to be around
can't.
you.
I see your point, Chaz, and yeah, I don't know if this is what you're saying, but I have been there to support people that made bad decisions in
Yeah,
their
I go
past.
like, bro, you're not
that
gonna do
most
this
people
by yourself.
will normally be like, nah, I ain't.
once again, not bad decision. A deliberate, lustful action that destroyed the innocence of someone. Like I said, I don't think 18 with 17 or 18 with 16 bears the same crimes as somebody who's 18 and like a 10-year-old. Like, you got to go, my boy. 18, 17, hey, restraining order. Y'all got 6 months. You just get dude, it's still illegal, but y'all can't be together for a couple months until they, you know what I'm saying? If you in high school, it's like, okay, we can't keep you away. But if you out of high school and y'all still talk, okay, it's a problem. Like if you 18, she's 16, it's like, that's close enough. You know what I'm saying? If you 18 and she 14, you gotta change schools. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a little skip. You know what I'm saying? Because in my high school, we had what is it called? Junior high. So it was like we had from like 18 to 12. If you a grown man at 18 talking to a 12-year-old, you need to get in a chair. You need to get off the. Like I said, the 6-year age gap don't matter to me. You could be 20 and be dating a 50-year-old. That don't matter to me. You're not even depending on when y'all met. Hey, I met her at 19. Hey, I ain't got no problem with that. I met her at 16. Okay, get your ass in the chair. get your ass in the chair with him. You know what I'm saying? But no, if you 18 and you 17, it's like, just get apart for a couple months. Y'all both need to live life anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, a couple months apart, y'all both grow. See if y'all really like each other. If not, y'all move on to something. You know what I'm saying? Like, test y'all love. This is y'all first test of love. You know what I mean? If you really care about you, he'll risk the jail time. That's all I'm saying.
Fucking with you.
I need you.
I'm not saying the pedo shit, but I'm saying
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. It's the
made
crime.
bad
It's
Yes,
the
the
crime.
crime.
Some crimes are not. They're
Forgivable.
abandonable.
Yes.
Some
that's-
crimes, the people that are committing them don't even know that they're a crime
Like-
because of where they
Stop.
were raised.
And like, how do you?
What is he
so
what is my man talking about?
Where I grew
you
up,
were friends
all
with
the
the person
dope
before the
dealers-
crime?
Yeah.
whole life.
Where I grew up, all the dope dealers were dating like the 15-year-olds, and them niggas
Right.
was like 30.
Right.
They had nice cars, and they was giving the
And that is illegal, and them niggas should be in jail. Let's be clear.
girls money.
I mean, I remember that in high school, seeing girls getting
And
picked
that
up,
was
and you're like, this nigga's grown.
absolutely wrong.
This nigga grown as shit.
But it was the culture at the time,
Right.
I guess.
But still,
It was wrong.
I
Dating someone and forcibly R-wording someone, two completely different things. Let's be clear about that. A consenting teenager, even though she shouldn't be able to consent, is still different than a child who has probably don't even have a concept of what you are doing is. Those are different crimes. One, yeah, you need to be thrown underneath the jail, castration, yeah. The other one, sit your ass down in this chair, my boy. Go ahead and yeah, we give you the permanent vacation, my boy.
don't know.
But I still hung out with the dope dealers.
Well, I mean,
I didn't. I mean, depends on what you call dope. We'll keep rocking.
they have good dope.
You
you know what I mean?
I didn't do it, but I was like, hey.
Yeah, the crime is the thing that's in
in
question.
this
It
scenario,
depends
The
on
in this
crime
particular
is the
scenario,
specific.
I'm abandoning McGee.
Yeah.
In this particular scenario,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
Now I believe there's a certain.
Because I've had you niggas.
One is grooming and one is forcing yourself on top of someone. Those are two different crimes, by definition.
Around my family or that particular person. You guys have been around my kids, my
You're right.
family, other kids. And
I
I'm like,
can't.
bro, what were you
And
thinking?
that's just, to me, that's just.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah,
2
for
years.
I agree. For
Was you extra looking when I was changing my daughter's diaper, nigga?
Right, bro. Like,
What's going on here? You creep.
Especially how.
I'm saying, if you look, man, I don't like if bro, I don't even want to put myself in that situation. Like mentally, to be like, if you look at that's just crazy on another level.
hard you've gone for not even letting the nigga watch your kid.
Well, I wouldn't let any nigga watch my kid for a reason.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why
was
did this
team.
person get a pass?
You as team protect the baby.
No, he didn't say
no one
nobody
gets a
can watch his
pass.
kid.
You go.
You're
go,
just saying I can't. So you didn't turn your back on him.
Yeah.
No, I didn't turn my back on him. I still talk to him. I still call him. I still tell him I love him. I still treat him like.
I don't know if I could love if I could legitimately love, regardless of who they are in my life, even in the father situation I just gave. If I could love someone who was, because I'm like, bro, you took a person's innocence, my boy. This is not fast little high school girls just trying to get their first experience. This is a child we talking about. That's what he established. I'm not crazy. That's what he established. He was talking about a child. Bro, you got to go. It's over for you.
Like I did before.
And you'd hang out with them.
I would.
Y'all still take
Would
shots?
you
So,
invite him over to the
I'm
house for
confused.
dinner?
Y'all still take
would.
shots to 8-year-old girls?
You would invite him over to the house for dinner with Izzy there.
Yeah, he ain't gonna like babysit her.
No, but I'm saying you would have him around Izzy.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild. You would bring some. You would put. Man, I'm trying not to judge nobody. I'm trying to just listen and react. But I try not to judge stuff. But that's crazy. That to me is crazy. People would kill someone if they even looked at their child like that. And you bringing around, you putting your child in the belly of the beast and being like, she'll be fine. That's crazy to me. Some people in some certain demographics would kill someone if they found out that they even thought about touching somebody. And you would bring your child. I'm trying not to judge, bro. That's his life. But that's crazy to me.
He can be around us.
He made a mistake.
But I don't leave
That's,
any
that's what I'm
niggas
saying. That's not a.
around.
He
That's
doesn't
not.
do it.
That's not a mistake.
He
bro.
made
That's
a
not-
mistake.
saying
He
mistake.
doesn't do it.
That's not.
He's trying to better himself.
And that's the thing. And so
It just hurts my heart to see people talk like that, bro. I thought we were supposed to be protecting the babies, bro. I just can't believe somebody would think like that, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'm too cold-hearted. But I mean, the children, I don't like kids, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, but like I would actively avoid children. Like I think children are annoying as hell. But you still gotta protect a child, bro. That innocence is something that only happens once it's over for a kid. It's over. Like once they get teenagers and they realize what lying and all this other stuff is, it's over for them. But like once innocence is gone, it's gone. But you gotta preserve that innocence for as long as you can. Like before they realize what lying is, before they get them natural human urges, before anything, they are just children with natural impulses that don't know nothing about how dark and evil the world is. They are innocent. All they know is that mom and daddy are the most important, perfect creatures in the world, and that nothing. That is pure innocence, bro. When your parents are everything, where they don't lie, they don't cheat, they don't steal, they got everything figured out. They are your world. That level of innocence is what, when it's gone, it's gone. When you realize, like, oh, these people I call mom and dad, just people. Well, this teacher that I believed in is just a person. Oh, I can manipulate these people. I can lie. If I want something, like that is a moment in a child's life when they discover that like they can manipulate the world by words and not being truthful. But when they are children and the worst thing that they can do is say a curse word, like, oh, I didn't mean to say damn, I'm sorry. Like that is pure innocence that must be protected. You know what I'm saying? That is like, we need to put you in a little ball for it because it's not gonna last long. It maybe until 8 or 9, maybe if you're lucky. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to go on these. I just want parents to protect kids, man. I don't have any, but like I remember being a kid and seeing these other crazy kids and be like, what is wrong with him? What is wrong with her? But it's like, bro, that innocence be gone, and you see, man. We just need. I'm not trying to talk down on my man because his life is his life. If you got a kid, he got a kid. I'm sure he's upset and citizen. But we gotta protect the babies, bro. You cannot put somebody in the belly of the beast and hope they don't get consumed. You know what I'm saying?
I don't wanna
Around
be-
you, yeah. I don't want to be around you.
I see your point, Chaz, and yeah, I don't know if this is what you're saying, but I have been there to support people that made bad decisions. in
Yeah,
their
I go like,
past
bro, you're not
that
gonna do
most
this by
people
yourself.
will normally be like, nah, I ain't fucking with you.
I
But
need you.
I'm
you
not
to,
saying the pedo shit, but I'm saying
Yeah, clear
That's what I'm
that
saying.
up.
It's the
made
crime.
bad
It's not. It's the
decisions.
crime.
Yeah.
Some crimes are not. They're
Some-
abandonable.
Some,
Like
some
that's,
crimes the people that are committing them don't even know that they're a crime
Like-
because of where they were raised.
And like, how do you? So
Where I grew
you
up,
were friends
all
with the
the
person
dope
before
dealers,
the crime?
Yeah.
My whole life.
Where I grew up, all the dope dealers were dating like the 15-year-olds, and them niggas
Right.
were like 30.
Right.
They had nice cars, and they was giving the girls money.
I mean, I remember that in high school, seeing girls getting
and
picked
that
up,
was
and you're like, this nigga's grown.
absolutely wrong.
This nigga grown as shit.
But it was the culture at the time,
Right.
I guess.
But still,
It was wrong.
I don't know.
But I still hung out with the dope dealers.
Well, I mean, they have good dope. you know what I mean?
I didn't do dope,
No,
but I was like, hey.
Yeah, the crime is a thing.
It's
It's a
in
question.
this
It
scenario,
depends
Yeah.
in
on
this
the
particular
For sure.
scenario, I'm abandoning McGee.
Yeah.
In this particular scenario,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
No, I believe there's a certain.
Because I've had you niggas around my family or that particular person. You guys have been around my kids, my
You're right.
family, other kids.
I
I'm like,
can't.
bro, what were you
And that's
thinking?
just, to me, that's just.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
I agree. For
Was you extra looking when I was changing my daughter's diaper, nigga?
Right, bro.
Like,
What's going on here? You creep.
Especially how hard you've gone for not even letting a nigga watch your kid.
Well, I wouldn't let any nigga watch my kid. For a reason.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
You
why
was
did this
team.
person get a pass?
You as team protect the baby.
No, he didn't say
no one gets
nobody
a
watch his
pass.
kid.
You go.
You're just
go-
saying I can't. So you didn't turn your back on him.
Yeah.
No, I didn't turn my back on him. I still talk to him. I still call him. I still tell him I love him. I still treat him like I did before.
And you hang out with him.
I would.
Y'all still take
Would
shots.
you
So-
invite him over to the house for dinner?
Y'all still
I
take
would.
shots to 8-year-old girls?
You would invite him over to the house for dinner with Izzy there.
Yeah, he ain't gonna like babysit her.
No, but I'm saying you would have him around Izzy.
Yeah.
Oh.
He can be around us.
He made a
But I don't
mistake.
need.
Hell
he-
no.
he
That's what I'm
doesn't-
saying. That's not a.
He
That's
doesn't
not.
do it.
That's not a mistake.
He
bro.
made a
That's
mistake.
not.
He
saying
doesn't
mistake.
do it.
That's not.
He's trying to better himself.
And that's the thing. And so now when I look at his life, I go like, I'm glad he got a second chance, bro, because I'm glad we just got a chance to do with himself since then.
I always be
Or
like,
he
I'm
would've thrown
glad
it
he
all
got
away.
caught because he might have been an expert by now.
For
But
sure,
to each his
bro.
own. But I just don't think that's. a
Yeah, I'm
mistake.
not. You fucked up somebody's whole life.
You did.
Yes.
And
You did.
And
But there's also
and
this,
that's
bro.
just like
You know how many
hell
women's
no.
lives
There's
I
certain
fucked up?
things are just
That's
off.
Yeah, but
You can't help it,
I'm
you
like,
put it
but
down
I'm
like that, bro.
growing.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know how many women's life I fucked up that I had to call and be like, yo, you know what?
That's
You can do
completely-
this.
You can destroy as many grown, consenting adult women as you want to, my boy. They are responsible for their own decisions. You could really talk to, if you 40 years old, you could talk to a 19, 18-year-old teenager. That's fine. But forcing yourself on top of a child, get your ass in that chair.
Look, y'all bring it
Have
up.
y'all
No,
ever did
because the
that?
examples y'all giving are
Yeah,
not
crazy.
the same as this thing.
No, it
it's
wasn't
not.
no
It's not even
chomo,
close. There's
but I
nothing
made
close.
mistakes.
Yeah, those are mistakes between two willing participants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was pretty shisty with the way I was doing it. I didn't really,
That's
I didn't
even that.
sneak
You
no
just say
pussy.
ain't shit, nigga.
Yes,
Fine.
exactly.
Fine. That's different
But
from
I'm some shit now
innocent ass
because I
little
called and
kid.
reached out and was like, you
Yeah,
know
but
what?
that's not a good example because I understand that.
What was
I'm
the name of
not-
that TV show where he had to go back through his checkbook and reach out to all the people he did
Oh,
wrong?
my name is Earl.
Yeah, that's
never
what,
seen
that's what I'm going through in life. I'm calling everybody I ever did wrong and be like, yo, you know what?
Look, I'm a big believer in this. And this goes from sports to life. If you fuck up and you fuck up bad, you need to go make up for it as much as you can. Whatever that is. If somebody throws an interception, somebody misses a tackle, I'll go like, you always gonna make that play.
Comparing an interception to that is crazy. That is crazy.
Make
Hold
up
on.
doing that.
Hold on. When Tukey Williams was in prison, and he was in prison for killing people, he went on this whole thing about writing children's books about not being in gangs. He went on these little speaks before they killed him. I go, whatever thing you did, there needs to be a super effort to redeem. Are you going to fix anybody? Absolutely not. But can you go out? Can you make people aware? Can you say, hey, this is how I did things, so protect your kids this way? Whatever the idea is that you did, put yourself on blame. I did all that. I did my time.
I've just never heard anybody talk like this about somebody who chomo in any video I've ever seen. It just makes me to see a black man talk about this. It breaks my heart, bro. It really does. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just smile through the pain because this is, man. I just can't believe.
Time. This is what I'm trying to do to
I
help.
know people who would kill somebody, and he's bringing them around this shot. That is crazy.
As much as I can. I'm sure I'm a scumbag to a lot of people. I'm trying to do whatever I can with this opportunity that I have. And I go, it's about redemption. Do the best you can do with whatever you have.
That's
you can
fine.
do a lot. Well, that's what I'm talking about.
But I'm
talking
not
about giving
gonna
somebody.
be. You ain't gonna be in my house. You ain't gonna be like.
But look-
I'm not calling you. I don't like that. Right. I don't fuck with that.
Look, I'm not.
I get that, but
I'm glad he said, my boy, this man, right, Keon, bro, he's speaking facts right now.
when
Well, I'm
it
with
calls
Keanu.
time,
Yeah.
when it comes to calling for change, somebody got to answer the phone. So
It
when
won't
he
be me.
answers the phone because he wants the change
be
to
me.
happen. Yeah, he knows what the dude did was wrong. I'm the same way. It's if you want change to happen, you have to answer
You're
the
never
call.
gonna undo the bad. Now you got to go do as much good as you possibly
all
can.
things aren't
and that's
equal.
what he's doing.
No,
You can do that.
That's
You can
what
do
I'm
that.
saying.
Then get in the chair. If you really want to be like, I really want to make sure I don't hurt any more people, then we can cut this short right now. We can end your storyline to make sure you don't hurt no more people. Sit down in this chair right here, my boy. I just can't. I just, man, to hear somebody like say this is wild to me.
By yourself.
All things aren't equal.
I ain't
No,
walking
what do you
through
mean
that
by
shit.
yourself?
Oh yeah, that's
You can't do it by
another
yourself.
option.
Because if everybody says no, I'm not fucking with you, then he'll never be able to do any good for anybody else ever again.
Good. He'll be locked up. He should be locked up.
He was, and now he's doing more good than bad. And I go, that's the redemption part. I go, like, you did that. You did fuck up. But now look how much more awareness you're bringing. Now look how much more attention
Imagine the
you're
nigga in
bringing.
the
I
white.
get what you're saying.
Imagine
You
nigga
can't
in the
fix
white
anybody, but I would
van
have to-
and never told anybody. Hey, we.
I'm not saying no cruel, unusual punishment to these people. I'm not saying that we beat them. None of that stuff. You deserve to be treated like a human. Let me be clear. You deserve your rights, your freedoms, and investigation, everything. But if they find out that you did it, sit your ass in this chair, my boy. Fair due process, but if they find your DNA in that baby, sit your ass in this chair. I can't believe. I'm sorry. I keep hitting the back button because my hand is shaking. Because I'm so like I just really cannot believe that somebody would verbalize this. That's why I had to react to it, because this mind state is crazy.
Not even close. There's
But I
nothing
made
close.
mistakes.
Yeah, those are mistakes between two willing participants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was pretty shiesty with the way I was doing it. I
Not even that, though. Even that. You just an ain't shit nigga.
But TV show where he had to go.
If you fuck up and you fuck up bad, you need to go make up for it as much as you. For killing people, he went on this whole thing about writing children's books about not being in gangs. He went on these little speaks before they killed him. I go, whatever thing you did, there needs to be a super effort to redeem. Are you gonna fix anybody? Absolutely not. But can you go out? Can you make people aware? Can you say, hey, this is how I did things, so protect your kids this way? Whatever the idea is that you did, put yourself on blame. I did all that. I did my time. This is what I'm trying to do to help prevent as much as I can. I'm sure I'm a scumbag to a lot of people. I'm trying to do whatever I can with this opportunity that I have. And I go, it's about redemption. Do the best you can do with whatever you have.
That's
you can
fine.
do a lot. Well, that's what I'm talking about.
But I'm
talking
not
about giving
gonna
somebody.
be. You ain't gonna be in my house. You ain't gonna be like.
But look-
I'm not calling you. I don't like that. Right? I don't fuck with that.
Look, I'm not.
I get that, but when
with
it calls
Keanu.
time,
Yeah.
when it comes to calling for change, somebody got to answer the phone. So when he answers the phone because he wants the change to happen, yeah, he knows what the dude did was wrong. I'm the same way. It's if you want change to happen, you have to answer.
You're
the
never
call.
gonna undo the bad. Now you got to go do as much good as you possibly
all
can.
things aren't
and that's
equal.
what he's doing.
No,
You can do that.
That's
You can
what
do
I'm
that by
saying. All
yourself.
things aren't equal.
I ain't
No,
walking
what do you
through
mean
that
by
shit.
yourself?
Oh yeah,
You
that's
can't do it by
another
yourself.
option.
Because if everybody says no, I'm not fucking with you, then he'll never be able to do any good for anybody else ever again.
Good. He'll be locked up. He should be locked up.
He was, and now he's doing more good than bad. And I go, that's the redemption part. I go, like, you did that. You did fuck up. But now look how much more awareness you're bringing. Now look how much more attention
Imagine the
you're
nigga in
bringing.
the
I get
white.
what you're saying.
Imagine
You
nigga
can't
in the
fix
white
anybody, but I would
van
have to-
and never told anybody, hey, we be in that white van.
There would have
we
to
getting
be-
them kids. He finally come forward to be like, yeah, watch out for the white vans. We be in there doing
That's great. But I'm like, nah, nigga. Like
Yeah,
that's
what
a
you guys are saying
child,
is a
bro.
cool
That's
story.
a kid.
It's when I'm not
No,
saying
it's dope. It's a cool story.
And I would need now.
It's
You know, we
no,
don't know the
it's not
context.
And I'm
right.
not. And I'm not God. I'm not.
Yeah,
God.
He's
You
not
just-
saying
you gotta
it's
get your
right.
forgiveness.
That's what I'm
You gotta
talking
get your forgiveness from.
We're not
up
saying
above.
it's right.
right.
He's not.
No, I know he didn't say
condoning
that.
No, we know that.
Okay.
And-
I'm very clear on what this
Yeah,
nigga is saying.
we're saying we can't support that particular thing.
I get
Yeah,
it.
I'm-
Anything else, the scenario you had, you know, all right, but that
that particular thing.
the only way I would even begin to even closely understand is if it happened to you as well, and you had, you know, some people have that. It was like, it was done to me, and it is one of them cycles you got to break.
and either way
It
goes,
might
you're
have
still
been.
sick.
That
You know
part
what
I
I
know.
mean?
You're still sick.
and
Someone
that-
made you sick.
Yeah,
Now
but
you're-
that I would give way more grace to. You know what I mean? Like it happened to you. You're like, you know, but
I
just
don't know if
doing
that happened. I know his family home was fucked up. I know it was a horrible situation what he had to grow up in. I know that was trash. It was like, I'm not gonna say it was
Chaz,
precious.
y'all got fucked together?
Why is this with me getting fucked?
I'm just,
What? How did we get right to here?
Every
I
scenario
want to
you
go
get
right
smashed.
into it.
That's how it goes. Every
Was I
scenario ends
holding
with
hands
Chaz
like
gets
that?
smashed.
We
I
gonna
was-
get
I was,
through this.
I was
We
never-
gonna get through this.
I was never ever touched inappropriately
I'm
in
just
my
checking.
entire
You know,
Until I got
you
older.
got checking on your
Until I
strong.
got
You
older.
got checking on your strong friends.
I gave him the floor earlier
What?
to
You
talk.
did.
Oh, you did. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
You got to check in on your strong friends. You my strong friend. I had to check in on you, Chaz.
appreciate it.
Yes.
I have questions after we get off.
I'm more than happy to answer any
What?
After
questions.
we get off air, I have more questions to see.
Ask him now.
Well,
Nah,
there's some things I won't say now.
Yeah.
But I'm big on
You wouldn't know who.
No, I just want to see because I'm trying to understand how
I'll
he
be-
got. Because me and DC are like no, so I
And
just want to see.
I'm not. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just want to understand like how could you? Like, what's making you do that
I-
in this
I
particular
feel-
I
situation?
feel the same way Chaz does.
And I'm not saying I'm God or I'm
Yeah.
Jesus. I'm not saying they don't deserve forgiveness. No, not at all. I'm just saying me personally.
Me,
that,
yeah, when it comes to
that
that.
crime.
It's
I'm
not about
like,
forgiveness at all.
Yeah,
It's
no,
about,
let me finish.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying, like me personally, that particular crime is extremely just worse than
Unaccepted.
sure.
than all these other crimes.
DC, if
That's
you-
like my number one.
If you went to jail
Yeah.
for murder,
Yes.
right?
Right.
You went to jail
Yeah,
for murder.
absolutely
Nah,
right.
he killed.
you murdered somebody's young ups. Let's go here. This is deeper. Let's talk about when
Chaz
Serene
always
got in his
going
accident.
deeper.
Okay. So for the
going with
people who
Bridge,
killed Serene, I go, hey nigga, you're never gonna bring this nigga back. But you need to be doing something against street racing. So I know that not only did you fucking learn your lesson, that you make sure this doesn't happen. You need to be an advocate for this.
Agree.
You need to be the loudest person. You're never gonna undo some shit, but I need to know that you're gonna do the most to make sure I know what I did. I'm so regretful. I know it's not gonna mean anything to this family, but this is what I can contribute for
Not
the rest
the
of my
same
life.
at
or something.
all.
And I go, if you're gonna do a horrible thing, you need to do as much work to, or even more work to.
Being on the road and being licensed and getting into a horrific accident is completely different than forcing yourself on top of someone. It's bothering me that he can't see that. It's like it's blowing my mind right now. The equivalents are insane to me. I just it's wild. It's wild.
To do the best you can. You're never gonna fix it.
Here's
You
my
need to be
thing.
doing something.
Here's my question. What does that have to do? What's inside of them? You know what I mean?
Well, as a
Like
child,
that.
as a child, I've made mistakes that could have landed me in prison.
Yeah, we gotta get out of that word mistakes. You didn't.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah,
We gotta get out of that word
We're
mistakes.
softening.
It doesn't
the-
matter.
Yeah,
Say
y'all
choices.
said we're not
You can
talking
say
mistakes.
choices. You can say
I made
decisions.
bad
I'm saying with
choices.
that sickness in you.
It wasn't that
No,
sickness.
not you. I'm not
Oh,
talking about you. I'm talking about.
Craig, like, hey,
Yeah, yeah,
hey, don't
have
jump on, man.
sickness.
No, no.
And this
Yeah,
is a real question.
Yeah.
With that sickness that's in you, to where you would molest or deal with a baby, pretty much a baby. What does what you're doing in the community has to do with that sickness in you?
That's still in you. That
That's
can
still
come
in
out
you.
anytime.
I don't care what you're doing on the outside.
I don't know the therapy or healing behind it. I don't know it.
That's
So,
my
but
dilemma.
I'm the wrong person to ask.
Yeah.
There's people who do the therapy. There's people who go pedophiles who go see therapists and who
Right.
do that. But I don't know what that process is.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm like, all the shit you're doing is fun, and that's you're
Well,
advocating for.
There's also
babies, but
some chomos that are actually like 16, 17, 18, and they've touched children younger than them, but they're not all the way.
My man keeps bringing up these irrelevant points. Like, yeah, the sky's blue, but what about the grass is green? The hell are you talking about? Like, what are you talking? Are you on drugs right now, my boy?
Here in their mental.
That's why I said. That's why I asked earlier. I was like, where they?
Yeah, we decided
like, where are
that.
they at? I've done that. That's why I was like, I have questions off air.
That's a possibility. I don't
And
know.
then there's
You know what I
some
mean?
communities that accept certain things and you never know it's wrong until somebody points it out.
Yeah.
That's
Like I
true.
said, there
Yeah,
was
we call
dope
it the Catholic
dealers
Church.
that was at the
But-
school all the time. You said it's called what? Go to church?
I heard it. You might as well get it out.
It's called going to church?
No, it's called the Catholic Church.
I don't give a fuck. They get mad at me. They don't have no reason. They don't
did
have
it.
no. Yeah, they don't have no leg to stand
And they
on.
were
I don't give a
grown.
fuck.
It's
true.
Yeah.
These are facts.
They
facts.
put, they put God
You see
behind
that
it.
video of the dude saying he used to be a priest, and then he a dad confessed to him that he had been hurting his kid.
Oh wow.
So he was like, okay. He called the higher ups, and they was like, okay, give us the details. And
Say it slower.
and they gave him the
Deeper
details.
voice.
And then they was like, oh, okay, well that's this and that, so we can make that go away. He was like, they didn't care about the kid. They was all about protecting the
right.
church. They had the lawyers lined up to be like, oh, this is this thing. We can make that.
This
do
is a priest saying that?
The priest, yeah, the priest said he called the higher ups, you know
which
what
he
I mean?
shouldn't have did.
And the lawyers were just basically like, oh, okay, this is all we got to do is this, and this.
They have
and
a
then
formula for
they have a
making
formula,
it.
and it's all about protecting
Yep.
the church, not that. He said nobody gave a fuck about that kid.
Right.
So he went back to the dad and said, either you turn yourself in, I'm gonna turn you in. The dad turned himself in. He's like, and I quit that day because I realized they don't give a shit.
They don't care, bro.
They do not care
People
about these
don't-
kids.
it's-
They don't care.
it's
It is about
historical with
protecting
them.
the institution. So I don't give a fuck if I make jokes about it. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
Catholic Church. I said it again. The fuck?
I see what you're saying, Chaz. I'm very much into rehabilitation. as
I am
well.
for 99.9% of things.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
No, but I mean,
But it's not.
he's
I'm
not
just talking
wrong.
My opinion. It's
Yeah.
not like I
Yeah,
can't.
and it's- yeah,
I'm
it's
not- I
just-
can't.
I guess I'm just soft.
Person.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not, yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
I'm not gonna be telling Chad
Nobody
to get out
cares.
of Target. You know what I mean? Like, get out of the toy section.
He's
Put
right.
your
The
boxes
whole
in.
thing without the Catholic Church, nobody cared.
It just
You
happened,
get, that's what
man.
happens. You get associated with
It
people.
just-
Epstein
You know what I mean?
files, nobody
You get
cares.
associated
Nobody
with
cares.
people.
If you don't put your Michigan boxers back on and get out the toy
How did I
section.
get my face on the door? Like, don't let this person in the children's section in the Chuck E. Cheese. What did I do?
Dave and Buster's only.
Okay, I got a question.
Oh, no, not yet. No, DC. I will not allow you to do that
Why?
right now.
Why?
You want to stay on this topic?
No, we could go into something else, but I'm looking at the time. We're about to be out of here. You could do that on the
Okay, yeah, I think that's the end of it, but I don't know, man. I think he's right though. I think he's right. Nobody cares. This reaction probably gonna get like 5 views. Nobody cares, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right there. Depressing as hell. I'm going. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, man. Sometimes somebody say some facts and it just gets you, and you just like, yeah, they right. they right. I'm gonna end the stream right there, y'all. I appreciate y'all for stopping by the stream today.